cross-examination. Detective Slavy.
Yes, thank you. Very briefly, you've identified for us visually some of the cell calls to and from my client and Luke Vitalis, right?
Yes, sir.
But could there be other calls that were not visually preserved between the two on the cell phones?
Visually preserved? Yes, sir.
In other words, other calls from my client to Luke and from Luke to my client that, might have been deleted, for example.
That's correct.
That's all.
Are you correct?
Yes, thank you, Ron. Detective, specifically drawing your attention to the last two text messages that were received by Luke Vitalis' phone from the contact person, Raj, on August 6, 2012. You can't possibly know the intent of Raj when he was sending those words to Luke's phone, do you?
No.
And with respect to text messages, Sharon, as we have discussed at sidebar, I'm going to just go into a different area of questioning. Thank you. Detective, in the course of your investigation of this case, did you also have occasion to download Connecticut State Police Exhibit 8, which was the other cell phone that was seized from Luke Vitalis' bedroom?
Yes, I did.
And in that instance, the download was not by way of screenshots, is that fair to say?
It was not.
Okay, it's what we call a cell break extraction.
Yes.
And just very briefly, what is that?
A cell break extraction versus the physical manipulation of the phone using your fingers and taking photos of the phone itself. The cell break is simply a machine, just like when you or I get a new cell phone. We take it to the Sprint store or whatever store. They hook up your new phone and your old phone to a machine, and they're able to take all the content from the one phone and bring it over to the next. The machine that we use is the exact same, but instead of transferring all the information from to a new phone, we transfer it to a thumb drive or a CD or a DVD or to a hard drive, etc. Whatever format you want to put it into. And it will compute and formulate basically a document which lists out all the information from your phone. So it's basically it's a hard copy of your phone in a printed format or a CD or DVD format.
And were you able to identify the phone number associated with that particular phone, State Police Exhibit 8, as 860-387-8647?
Yes.
And did you download a list of contacts in the course of that extraction from that phone?
Yes.
States Exhibit 15 for identification.
Detective, showing you what's been on State's Exhibit 15 for identification, do you recognize that document?
Yes.
Is that a page of the extraction specifically from the contact list that you extracted from
Yes.
State Police Exhibit 8? I'd offer this as a full exhibit.
That's what you gave us?
Yes.
Yeah, no objection.
Remarks and full exhibit, state 15.
Detective, directing your attention to States 15. Is there a contact listed at number 26 as Patel, P-A-T-T-E-L, Niraj, N-I-R-A-J?
Yes, sir.
And is there a phone number listed as corresponding to that contact, 1-860-213-6865?
Yes.
And is there a second phone number listed as corresponding to that contact as 1-917-754-9342?
Yes.
Just mark States Exhibit 16 through 26.
Detective Slavy showing you first what's been marked States Exhibit 16 and 17 for ID. Do you recognize that which is depicted in those two photos?
Yes, I do.
And what do you, is the item depicted therein fairly accurate, fairly accurately depicted as of the date that you took that photo?
Yes, I do.
I'd offer that as full. Actually, I'll offer all the photos as full if you have no objection.
No objection.
For states 16 through 26, we marked as full exhibits.
So now using states 16 and 17, which will be marked as full exhibits. What is depicted in there?
In State's Exhibit 16, it's a oblique shot, or a big photo of the front and driver's side of a Honda CRV, which we color black.
And 17?
17 is an interior photo of from the driver's side to the passenger side of the interior.
Of that same Honda CRV?
Of that same vehicle.
And was that the Honda CRV that was seized from the home of Niraj Patel?
That's correct.
Showing you states 18, 19, and 20 full. Do you recognize what's in those photos?
Yes, ma'am.
And what do you recognize these photos to be?
These photos are contents which were seized from the Honda, previously spoken about Honda CRV.
And so when you had earlier testified this morning that you had seized 2 knit caps and a ball cap, you, meaning as a part of the van team, when you processed the CRV, Honda CRV, are these photos of those items? Showing you 21 and 22 states full. Do you recognize that which is depicted in those photos?
Yes, ma'am.
And what is that, sir?
States Exhibit 21 is a photo of the rear of the white Nissan Pathfinder, which is 79 YHR. And the other, States Exhibit 22 is an oblique photo of the rear and passenger side of the same vehicle.
And is that the vehicle that was registered to an owner at 5 Partridge Road, Warren, Connecticut?
Yes, sir.
And that's the same vehicle that was seized in New York, at a parking lot in New York, unattended, unoccupied.
Yes, sir.
Incidentally, 5 Partridge Road, Connecticut, is that the address of Niraj Patel's parents' home?
That is correct.
Also the address of Sham Patel.
That is correct.
And Sham Patel is Niraj Patel's brother?
Yes.
Showing you what's been marked states 23, 24, 25 as full. Do you recognize what's in those photos?
Yes, ma'am.
And could you just, indicating with each photo, describe what's depicted there?
States Exhibit 23 is the driver's side footwell showing a clear plastic mat. And States Exhibit 24 is the passenger side front footwell showing a clear plastic mat. And States Exhibit 25 is the front passenger side footwell with a clear plastic mat.
And so those are those plastic mats that you had spoken of earlier that appear to have just been purchased with very little use noted on them. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And does that also fairly depict the cleanliness of the interior of the white Nissan Pathfinder?
Yes, it does.
And was this the vehicle that you smelled a cleaning agent in when you were processing it?
Yes, it is.
How strong a smell is that cleaning agent?
I would say for the year of the vehicle, it seemed to be not an old vehicle, but the exterior seemed to be dirtier than the interior of this vehicle. Which normally, a lot of times it's vice versa. A lot of times people keep the exterior much cleaner than the interior. The interior, the carpets were clean, everything was clean, no coffee spills, etc. Nothing.
Lastly, showing you what's been marked states 26 full. Do you recognize what's depicted there?
Number 26 is it's an older model Audi, taken on the front and driver's side.
And was that the Audi that was seized from the home of Michael Calabrese and Brittany Caldwell in Branford?
Yes, sir.
Can I publish these to the jury on?
Miguel, the jurors have reviewed the exhibits.
Nothing further with this witness, thank you, Your Honor.
Can I have that if I could do, the list of the contact list? May I display this to the jury? I don't need to hand it to them, but may I display it to them? This is exhibit, ladies and gentlemen, 15, states exhibit 15, identified as contact list from, I believe, Luke Vitalis' phone.
Oh, we just want to display it.
Display, I'm sorry. I said, let me show you what's been marked as states 15. Oh, that's right. Thank you. Let me show you states 15, which I just displayed to the jury. Now, on the top, the first entry is number 25, Waldron Garrett. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So 25 is on the top, and what's on the bottom?
Number 34, Baker Dave.
So 25, 34, right? Right?
Correct.
What's before 25?
This is page number, well, it's hard to be, obviously, number 24,
Right.
et cetera.
In other words, there's a lot more pages of contact people than what was introduced as an exhibit, right?
Correct.
How many pages are there of contact and contact persons?
I have that on the report.
Do we have that?
I just offered the one page.
I know that.
You're asking the witness, does the witness have a report, do you have a report?
I have it.
In the bottom right-hand corner, there's something. What's that, 409? Bottom right. What's that?
4/9.
4/9. But does that mean that this is the fourth page of 9 pages of contact information?
I would imagine so.
From Luke Vitalis' cell phone, right? And on the one page the prosecution introduced, do you recognize any of these people, their names? Do you personally recognize their names?
Personally?
Yeah.
No. Are you all set with this one?
So I just, my guess is. Now, this car we keep hearing about that's clean, remember that one?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you know that my client is a smoker of cigarettes? Do you know whether my client is a smoker of cigarettes?
I do now.
Now you know, right? And one of the purposes of cleaning the car was get the odor out of the car, right?
Objection.
You ever get in a car that's used by a smoker?
Yes, sir.
And you've observed personally or smelled personally how a smoker can cause odor to be in the car of cigarettes, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, the amended long-form information in this case charges felony murder, murder, accessory in the commission of home invasion, accessory in the commission of home invasion, accessory in the commission of burglary in the first degree, accessory in the commission of robbery in the first degree, conspiracy to commit burglary in the first degree, conspiracy to commit robbery in the first degree, and hindering prosecution. Just the last. Now, can you tell the jury whether or not the defendant's brother Sean is charged with any of these crimes?
I don't,
I'm sorry?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.